Hi, Popsy.
Hi, Ollie.
Do you know what time it is?
It's the magic garden time.
Let's say hola to our amigos-bambinos.
Yay! Hello from the magic garden, our favorite place to be.
We love to make new friends here and wave to our families.
Hello from the magic garden, our favorite place to be. We love to make new friends here and wave to our families.
Come on in. Welcome to another episode of The Magic Garden. And we've got 4 brand new friends here today with us that we're all going to introduce and meet each other so that you guys at home can also meet them as well. So, shall we get to introducing? Yep, excellent. So on this lovely side that I have, we have a lovely gentleman whose name is...
Seth.
Seth. Give everyone a wave at home, Seth. Hello to Seth. And next to Seth, we have... Off you go.
Gianna.
Gianna. Give a wave to everyone at home, Gianna. And everyone at home, give a wave to Gianna. And on my right side, we have... Go on.
Tanya.
Tanya. Give a wave to everyone at home, Tanya. And next to Tanya, we have her sister, and she's going to introduce herself now.
Tamar.
Tamar. Give a wave to everyone at home, Tamar, as well. Well, now that we've all met each other properly and everyone at home knows who you are, shall we do a quick activity? Yes? I couldn't really hear you, so we're going to try that again. Shall we do a quick activity?
Yeah.
Yes, that's more like it. Right, so we're going to be doing a quick song with some lovely movements in there. A song written actually by Jonathan Deuma. And it's a great poem that goes with a lovely, lovely melody. And vamos a singing, vamos a hopping, vamos a playing in a magic garden. Let's go juntitos, jump like monitos in the magic garden. We shine in el sol como un caracol when we're having fun in the magic garden. Excellent, guys. Round of applause for you guys. You've done amazingly. Excellent. Let's sit back down. Built up a sweat doing that. I don't know about you guys.
I do have sweat.
You haven't broken a sweat. Now that we've just done that activity and we've spoken about snails, because the snails make a feature in the song, yeah, that's what caracoles are, there are some snails in our magic garden hidden somewhere, and we're going to be creating some of those for our arts and crafts activity. Are you ready to make some arts and crafts?
Yeah.
Are you ready to make some snails?
Yeah.
Excellent, that's what I like to hear. So hands all in the middle, and let's say, caracoles! Woo! Now today for our arts and crafts activity, we're going to be talking about, firstly, we're going to be talking about lovely autumn. It's one of my favorite seasons. And in autumn, one of the special things that happens is that all the leaves from the trees start to fall down to the floor and then they turn brown and crispy for you to step on. But we've got a better idea. We're going to be making snails with our arts and crafts, and we're going to be using dried up leaves that we've collected from either Alameda Gardens or anywhere in the street, as you can see here. And we've cut out a piece of card, almost like a bit of a shell. And we've got our lovely snail here that I've designed one here for you as an example. And it looks really, really creative with the little stems of the leaves on one side. You stick them onto the shell and voila, you have the snail. Wonderful. So for this arts and crafts activity, you need obviously all these leaves and the lovely cardboard. But apart from that, you might need white paint, some PVA glue or a glue stick, whichever you prefer, some coloring pencils or felt pens, very important, some scissors. And I'm going to be using a permanent marker and a paintbrush. Lovely. I've also got some crayons here in case I decide to get very creative. We can always use some crayons to design our shells. Lovely. So firstly, what you're going to do is you're going to draw a shell onto some either white paper, mine is a bit of a yellowy card, and make sure you get the spiral design into there. And once you've got this drawn out, which is very, very simple, all you're going to do is coger la tijera, your trusty tijera, your scissors, and start to snip away at all the card to cut out your shell. And this is just a beginning because afterwards you get to design it however you wish. You can make it a funky autumn snail. Once you've cut out your lovely shell, you're going to grab 2 leaves. Which one shall I pick? This one and possibly this one. And what you're going to do now before you actually stick it on is you're going to grab a paintbrush, but the fun thing is you're not going to use the actual brush, you're going to use the back of the pencil. Not the pencil, sorry, the paintbrush. Silly me. Goodness. And with a bit of white paint, you're just going to dab the paintbrush, the back of it, into some paint to create those lovely white dots. You could do this with a crayon if you want to, a white crayon if that works for you, but I always enjoy using paint and it's a chance to get a bit messier. So you're going to start doing some white dots on your leaves to give it a bit of a pattern, like no sia tan aburrido el snail, and the body is a bit more interesting to look at. I've covered the stem with a bit of white and then drawn some white dots on this leaf to give the body of the snail a bit of a pattern. And here I have 2 leaves, which I did earlier, which are now dried up from the paint that we used, and we're going to use some PVA glue to stick these 2 leaves together and just position it to get the right angle for it. So you can stick it on and apply some glue on the back leaf and just apply a generous amount of glue there to the back, because sometimes these leaves are a bit tricky to stick on as they're all crispy and dried up. And just attach that there, and we're going to leave that to stick, hopefully, if it does stick. You could use a peg if you want to hold it in place, or a stone, or I'm going to use my bottle of paint just to hold it in place. And whilst that's drying, we're then going to grab our shell that we cut out earlier, and we are going to start designing our funky, crazy snail shell. And now we're going to stick it onto our leaves, similar to the shell and the snail that we have here. So I'm going to grab the 2 leaves I stuck on earlier. I'm going to grab more of my trusty PVA glue and add some PVA glue onto the main body of the snail. And then stick it on, but make sure that you stick on the bottom part where the edge of the shell is. Just that part there. So the body comes out from this section. And stick it on. Make sure that it's a nice angle. We might need to add some glue actually onto the tail end of this leaf, para que no se vea, when you put the shell on. And just like magic, we stick it on, making sure the tail can be seen. And once more, we'll have to probably put this with a peg or something heavy on top so it sticks, but you should end up with something looking a little bit like this. So, shall we see how our friends did in the magic garden? I'm excited to take a look. Let's go! So guys, since we're talking about snails, when is it a time in Gibraltar when we eat lots of snails?
Ew.
Has anyone eaten snails before? You've eaten them, Gianna. And when do you normally eat snails?
Well, I only tried it once and I didn't like it that much.
You didn't like it that much? I've never tried them before. But
I see them in, what's it called? Do you know? Snail shells is in MasterChef.
in MasterChef, yes, they've done, I'm sure, some dishes with caracoles in them.
Has ate a snail before.
Really? As a pet?
No.
Oh.
To eat.
Oh, he ate it. But usually we eat this during Easter. Yeah, you go to usually your grandparents' house or an auntie's house, and usually you have, at least in my family, we have half the table who eat snails and half the table who don't eat snails, because we don't like to eat them. But apparently they're quite tasty, and the sauce they're in is quite yummy. But it's definitely an Easter dish that we do here in Gibraltar. So we thought we'd make some snails for arts and crafts. So we can actually start, if you want to. How are you going to design your crazy shells? I'm going to go for a nice purple. And so I've heard, actually, that we have a table here full of sports people and dancers. So I want to actually know a bit about that. Seth, do you want to talk to us about the sport that you do? What is it?
I've played for 6 different places already.
You've played for 6 different places at the age of what? How old are you?
6.
So it's like a team each year. Goodness me. And have you enjoyed playing for these teams? And which team are you playing for now?
Ballon.
Nice.
Ballon and my school.
And have you played a lot during the summer, or is it when school starts again?
I started like 5 weeks ago.
Oh, so you've been training hard already, haven't you? Wow, and have you scored many goals?
No.
Not yet.
Because I'm a defender.
Ah, you're a defender. It's a really important position to be playing. Wow, that's incredible. So hopefully you're going to be a famous footballer one day. Yeah, and you'll come back to me and say, Ollie, I made it as a famous footballer. Now I can appear on the Magic Garden as a special guest, as a famous footballer. And we also have a basketball player on this table, don't we? That's amazing. Who's our basketball player on the Magic table today? It's Gianna. Gianna, have you played for very, very long? You haven't, but I bet you're very, very good. Yeah?
For only 1 year.
For only 1 year. And you're going to carry on playing this year?
Yeah.
Good. And have you managed to shoot many basketballs through the hoop? That's so impressive.
Wow. I have a basketball in the villa pool.
In the villa pool. Have you been on holiday recently to a villa then?
Yes.
To 2 villas, I've heard, haven't you? And which?
We've never stopped going.
You've never stopped going?
This summer, we've only been to the beach or a villa. But if we've been to Gibraltar this summer, it would just be to sleep.
Just to sleep?
From the week of the villa.
Oh, wow. So you've been villa hopping the entire time, the entire summer. That's very, very lucky. And have the villas been in Spain? Yep. And
I'm done.
You're done. Shall we stick it on then? Oh, you've added hearts into the shell. That's so cute.
Yeah, I'm rubbing it out.
Oh, you're rubbing it out.
Because I want mine to be a crazy snail.
Sometimes it can be green. Other times they're sometimes brown or a nice sort of like honey color sometimes. I'm going to add lots of glue so it sticks on nicely. And have you, as Gianna and Seth, have you been anywhere on holiday recently as well?
Yeah.
You have? Where have you been?
We went together on one.
You went together on one?
A really, really big one. And it had a massive pool outside. And once I went to to Isla Mágica, and it's in Sevilla, and it's like a really big park. And beside it had a massive water park.
Oh, my goodness. You guys sound like you've had a great summer by the sound of things. And you've been to amazing water parks and a huge villa, from what I can tell. It's been the summer of villas for everyone, from what I can see.
No, the villa was a bit small.
Oh, was it a bit small?
But the room it was like a room here and then the pool outside, and the room, it had 2 floors.
Because you guys do ballet outside of school, don't you? And have you been doing it for very, very long?
Yeah. Yes.
You have? So you're proper ballerinas now at this point. And have you done many shows before in the past?
Yes. Yes. I think I've done like 20. Well, on her first time, she had 2 trophies, and now she never gets them.
So I'm on
Only on her first time she's got a trophy, and it was 2 trophies.
So I'm on a table with a champion.
Competition, I won 2 trophies, and my second I won 1.
Well, at least you still won some trophies. It's better than none.
My first time, that's it.
But still very, very impressive. I think that you've managed to win 2 trophies for ballet. That's super, super cool. And apart from ballet, I've also heard that you have another special skill, don't you? And what's that special skill?
I started cutting clothes.
Started cutting? I hope not clothes that...
No, clothes that had
like old clothes?
Yeah.
Okay, not new clothes that you've just been chopping up because you felt like it, no?
No.
Good.
I have a drawer of things that don't fit.
Oh, nice. So
yeah,
you cut
and
those.
that have stains.
Ah, stains. Okay,
Yes.
so they're the old stained clothes that we don't wear anymore.
And we did some tie-dye.
Tie-dye as well. You're like fashionistas, basically. That's really, really amazing.
Yeah, so I do sewing, and in school for PE, I do basketball and also ping pong.
Paintballing?
No, ping pong.
Oh, ping pong. I was going to say paintballing in school. That's a new sport.
We have footballing in the villa.
A footballing in the villa. Are you almost done with your snail? Are you fit? Do you want me to help you stick it on? So, you need to think of a name to give your snail, because we're going to be introducing it to the cameras now and for everyone at home.
Balala.
So, that's a good name.
No. Mine would be Chicken Bum Bum.
Chicken Bum Bum. Okay.
That's like one meanies.
Chicken Bum Bum for
Yeah, no,
for our
whoever's
snail.
mean to Tanya, she calls it Chicken Bum Bum.
Has the snail been mean to you? Not yet. It's a very kind snail.
It's not. Well, it is a meanie.
Is it a meanie bambini?
It's a robber.
Oh, did you say a rubber?
It is a robber.
What has it stolen?
It stole you.
Oh, it stole Tanya. Stole Tanya into the magic garden, never to return again. I'm joking.
Hey, I see this. Oh.
Is that your evil laugh, Tanya? Does everyone have an evil laugh?
I am
You have an evil laugh?
Silly snail.
Oh, I want to listen to all of your evil laughs.
Snail in the world.
So, shall we ever listen to Seth's evil laugh?
I'm dumb.
Are you ready to do it?
I'm so dumb. I'm the dumbest.
You don't want to do it? Do you have an evil laugh, Gianna?
I'm the dumbest.
No.
Evil.
Tanya, do you have an evil laugh? Go on, show us your evil laugh.
I got stuck in my own slimy.
You got stuck on your own slime. That's a really, really mischievous and sneaky laugh. Tamar, do you have a sneaky, evil laugh?
Not really. But I have an angry face.
You have an angry face. Show us your angry face. And to everyone at home, show them that you're all angry. Let's introduce Susie the snail up to everyone at home. So hold her up like this.
Hello, I'm Susie.
Like this, just in front of you, so everyone can see. And over there, wave to everyone at home.
You can see. Hello. I'm silly. And I'm dumb. No. Hello, I'm Susie and I'm silly.
Susie the silly snail. That's incredible. And give everyone a wave at home.
Dumb snail.
Thank you very much. That's beautiful. Gianna, have you named your snail?
Yeah.
Okay, Gianna, what's your snail's name?
Toby.
Toby. Okay, so Toby is going to introduce himself to everyone at home, and you can hold him up just like this. Everyone meet Toby the snail and give a nice sway. That's a lovely choice of colours that you've got there, and excellent patterns. And Seth, do you want to show off your funky, crazy snail to everyone at home? Wave, and what's your snail's name?
Kobe.
Kobe and Toby, of course, they're cousins. They have to have matching names or very, very similar names. You can tell that they're related. Right, Tanya, would you like to show off your lovely snail to everyone at home? What's the name that you've given your robber snail?
Robbie.
Robbie the robber. Wave to everyone at home. And introducing Robbie the robber snail, who has a very, very funky shell. You can tell he's up to no good from the pattern on his shell. It's getting dark. It's getting late. Let's have a look at what our amigos-bambinos are up to. It's time to end with a lovely story that we'll be creating around our lovely campfire. So let's warm our hands like we normally do, because I'm always freezing at this point when it's night time. And we're going to be doing... Oh, don't bite yourself. We're going to be doing a quick game. The ambulance? Goodness me, someone call an ambulance. We'll tend to it later. I'm sure you're fine. We'll blow it. Excellent. So, we're going to be doing a quick game, which is like creating a story where we're each going to be adding on a sentence, okay? I'm going to add on the first sentence, then Gianna will go with the second one, then Seth, then Tamar, and then we'll have Tanya. You know how to play. Adding on the last sentence. Let's try and create two stories, so we'll go one way around each.
You, Gianna, Seth, me, and then Tamar.
So, let me think. Frederick woke up and went running to the beach. There he found... And Gianna, what are you going to add on to that? What did he find?
A jellyfish.
There he found a jellyfish. Go on then, Seth.
As he got stung.
As he got stung. Poor Frederick got stung by a jellyfish at the beach. After that, what happened?
He went crying home.
Went crying home.
And then he got stung by a bee on the way home.
And then he got stung by a bee on the way home. So poor Frederick woke up, went to the beach, found a jellyfish, got stung by the jellyfish. Then he went home, and on the way home got stung by a bee. Poor Frederick is
Keep on getting
very, very unlucky, isn't he? goodness me, poor Frederick. Such an unlucky day. I'm going to start another story. Hopefully it's not as unlucky as poor Frederick's story, and it's a bit more happy. Fingers crossed.
It's like the size of that butterfly.
Butterfly, yes. Those butterflies are quite large. And we're going to go round this way round for the story this time. So Gianna's going to finish off the story with hopefully a happy ending. Right, let me think of a good story to start with. When the shops in Main Street opened on a Monday morning, then what happened?
He saw a rainbow.
He saw a rainbow when the shops opened.
Who saw a rainbow?
You can make it up.
That means he's sad. Rainbow.
So when the shops opened on Monday morning, a rainbow appeared.
And the first one to find it was Sam.
And the first one to find it was Sam. Seems quite lucky nowadays, compared to before. So the shops opened, there was a rainbow, and Sam was the first to see this rainbow. What happened after that, Seth?
Then it got a bit dark, and then thunder started to happen.
Well, it's taken a turn for the worst. So thunder started to happen, and the rainbow suddenly disappeared. And Gianna, please take this home with a lovely positive ending. What happened after the thunderstorm came in? Did it last very long?
No. Yeah. Only like 2 or 5 minutes.
Only like 2 or 5. And what happened after that, Gianna?
No, he lost his umbrella.
Did he have an umbrella with him? Did he not? Did he take shelter in one of the shops in Main Street and buy all the things in the shop?
He had it under his tent, and then the tent broke.
So he had a tent in Main Street. His tent broke. Goodness, it's ended up horribly again. Right, I'm going to finish off positively. Suddenly, the storm went away. He came out from under his tent and managed to shop through all the shops in Main Street because they finally opened and the storm had cleared. Wow, what a journey Sam went on, I think.
But the next day, because...
There's a next day. Shall we do a sequel to this then?
Because you cannot go shopping at night.
He cannot go shopping at night, it's true. So the next day he went shopping once the storm had cleared. But he camped in casemates, which I think is a fabulous and marvelous idea.
No, it's not.
I would have loved to have camped in casemates. No? Not a good idea? Well, guys, so those have been 2 excellent stories, I think, for bedtime. And I'll be telling every single child that I meet about this lovely story that we've come up with today. And it's time, I think, to say goodnight from the Magic Garden. So, shall we give a nice big wave to everyone at home and say goodbye from the Magic Garden and good night. Hope you have lovely, sweet dreams. See you very soon. Good night and blow some kisses. Mwah. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's been so much fun today, but I think it's time to say goodnight. Cantamos la canción, Popsy.
Venga.
It's time to say goodnight, my friends. The show has now come to the end. The plants and trees must get their sleep. It's been so much fun, and so should we. Good night, goodbye, be good, be kind, and blow a kiss to our families. The lighthouse shines for all at sea. The garden sleeps, and so should we.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.